220 Vain Tempest, 270 Ms. Vasari. The red light is on. They're set to run. Third on the card. There they go, they're racing. McNaught wasted no time here with Vain Tempest, but also Miss Vasari jumped on equal terms. Vain Tempest will eventually go to the lead, and Parnham's going to sit just off her with Miss Sakari on the inside, being followed then by Purple Pearl. At the head of the others, settling into stride is Standout Rose. Getting back with Cable Boy, Denzo. Last is North Lane by the 800, and Vain Tempest shot away by a length and a half now on Miss Vasari, up running second from Purple Pearl. Over on the inside, Cable Boy shaded by Standout Rose. The pace had really backed off. Back there in the field, doing it quite comfortably at this stage, under a straight Denzo, but ridden along behind it North Lane as Jade goes for home at the 400. Vain Tempest, well, took them off the steel very quickly and glided into the home straight. Vain Tempest by 2.5 lengths over Miss Vasari. Then Standout Rose, Purple Pearl, Cable Boy, Vain Tempest, probably 5 off the rail, leads the way, but she's really having to ride it along as Miss Vasari. The two fillies have come together. Standout Rose is starting to cut them both down though. Standout Rose shooting up on the inside of Miss Vasari. Miss Vasari, Standout Rose got it though. Standout Rose on the inside has won from Miss Vasari. They gap the others. 3 lengths, Cable Boy, Purple Pearl. Vain Tempest stopping abruptly at the 200 mark after going for home on the corner. Followed further back by Denzo. Tailed off behind them is North Lane. Standout Rose, the Blackfriars filly first up for Bruce Watkins. Jason Whiting gets home to score. Number 7, Standout Rose. Lightly raced filly, owned by David Beneo and Mary Gracie. Trained by Bruce Watkins, Jason Whiting. She tracked up in behind the two fillies. Vain Tempest run halted after she peeled off at the 400, sprinted clear. Miss Vasari collared her but found Standout Rose too good, pouncing upon them both, sitting and sprinting over the top in the Jeff Pratt sit and sprint handicap. Number 7 first, Standout Rose. Second is number 6, Miss Vasari, Chris Parnham. Third, number 3, Cable Boy, Clint Johnston Porter, and Purple Pearl is fourth home in 1:10.86. They certainly did make some time here. 1:10.86. It's a sharp gallop, and Vain Tempest there coiling up at the 100-metre mark and missing the placings. A long head 3 1/4 were the margins. A long head 3 1/4. Standout Rose with her second victory in 4 outings. Went to the paddock having won a maiden down in Bunbury and returns today in this 54+ benchmark at Ascot with a win. 34.41. Closing sectional here after the running of the third of the day. So the favourite misses out there, Vain Tempest, after undergoing the vet's examination prior to the running of the third this afternoon. Miss Vasari second in by Regano from Miss Safari, Dan Morton, Chris Parnham. Cable Boy third home by Oratorio from Surrendering, Adam Durant, Clint Johnston Porter. Race 4, the Crown Towers handicap at 10 after 3/8. Regal Dividend comes out. Chris Parnham's on 10, Zip Zam Zoom. So back-to-back wins. One on the way out, one back on the way in for Standout Rose, prepared by Bruce Watkins, who's with Britt Taylor.
I have got Bruce here, and it was a nice return from this Blackfriars filly. Was it the sort of performance you were expecting today, Bruce?
No, I thought with the 1200 they'd probably be a bit short for her, but I thought the sting out of the ground would actually suit because, yeah, she's not the smoothest mover. But, yeah, no, it was a good result. I wasn't expecting her to win.
You mentioned there she's not the smoothest mover. It probably gives hope for some of those that jump on a horse and think, oh, this is a bit a funny movement, because she's been able to win races.
Yeah, no, her runs have been really good. Like even when she runs second, 3 starts back, yeah, she was unlucky that day, and then she won really well last start and then had the spell. And, yeah, like I say, I thought they'd be too smart for her today, but I think she's going to be better suited 1400. So, yeah, hopefully she can go on.
The last time we did see her was when she was able to break a maiden at Bunbury. Did you send her out a winner on purpose, and was she ready for the paddock at that point?
Yeah, like she'd had, I think she'd had 2 or 3 trials and the 3 starts leading into that. So I just thought, put her out on a good note, and yeah, hopefully she'd come back on a good note, and seems like she has.
Certainly repaid you for that. Have you noticed the difference in her at all, sending her out for a spell, physically, mentally? Has she come back stronger?
Yeah, she's definitely filled out a lot. Yep, no, she's matured a lot, and being a Blackfriars, I'm hoping that she gets better with age.
And over further, hopefully. Well done with the performance today.
Thank you.
Bruce Watkins there, a nice performance by Standout Rose. Only had the 4 career starts, 2 wins and a second, so you can't ask for much more than that. Scott, a nice ride too by Jason Whiting, who is in fine form at the moment. He made a good decision there, just electing to go inside the heels of the runner in front of him, and in the end it was a winning move.
Certainly was. We'll grab Jace for a word after the win of Standout Rose. Jace, what did you make of her trial the other day down at Lark Hill?
Yeah, no, I was extremely happy with her trial. They're always probably a bit sharp, but I was happy the way she finished it off.
Probably coming into the race, maybe the question mark today was whether these would be too sharp.
Yeah, that was probably, probably what was sort of, I was thinking that a couple of them might be a bit sharp, but she actually pinged out and put herself in a good spot. A couple of times throughout the race, sort of just come off the bra a little bit, so I had to keep her interested, but when it came down to the nitty-gritty, she really had a dip.
She looked like she travelled quite well underneath you, considering Jade really did go for home on the corner.
Yeah, no, as I say, I sort of probably had to urge her a little bit to do it, but always felt as if that she had plenty to give.
And always feel like she's probably going to get better over further.
Yeah, well, she won her 14 over maiden, so, you'd think 14 a mile would suit her better than that. So hopefully looking forward, it's good.
Ginger Knight in the next, what are your hopes for him?
Yeah, no, he's honest. He'll probably jump and put himself on the speed there somewhere, and I'm sure he won't be too far away at the finish.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks, Scotty.
Bruce Watkins combining with the 7 Standout Rose, the Blackfriars filly taking out race number 3.